Hi Ellie. Um, as I've already said, I am a huge, massive fan of EastEnders, and I was too, as I said, I was too quite shocked that they'd killed Lucy. Um, yeah, I never thought it could have been done with Lucy. Um, I always thought, as I've said in my last video, I thought it was Bobby. Um, because it just seemed too easy to be anybody else. And I agree that it couldn't have been Lauren because obviously, yeah, she was a drunk, she was an alcoholic, she had a lot of problems to deal with. But them two were always best buddies, and as people say, you can't judge people by the cover. Um, so I always, as I said, I was always suspected it to be Bobby. Um, when I saw it in the paper that Hattie Bywater was leaving, I was quite shocked because yeah, she is a bitch. She she played the role of Lucy very well, and yeah, I agree that Melissa Sutherfield, who was the old Lucy Beale, I always thought she was kind of a little more childish than what Hattie Jacks is. Not Hattie Jacks, Hattie Bywater, I do apologise, I'm thinking of Carry On films there. As you probably established, I am a fan of Carry On films, I liked Hattie Jacks. Um, yeah, I've always watched EastEnders. I mean, my mum has this book, 20 Years in Albert Square. There's various characters that I like, and the ones that got implicated in Lucy's murder, they're Max Branning, Ian Beale, Jane. Um, yeah, I always kind of felt sorry for Jane. I mean, she's put so much effort into that family. I mean, she's taken on Peter and Lucy as her own children, and she's always loved them all. I mean, she even helped Lucy with other things, and even like offering to adopt Lucy's baby when it was born. Um, so yeah, it felt kind of hard for it to have been Jane because she loved Lucy, and no matter how much they quarrelled or they had arguments, they were always there. They had that like mother and daughter bond where they loved each other, they helped each other, and then uh, as I said, I've just watched the previous episodes. I feel quite sorry for Jane because now she has this problem where she might never walk again, where Bobby's attacked her, and I thought that was just quite rude, the way because she's done everything, and for him to say that she wasn't his real mom, yeah, she was his adopted mom, but she's given him everything she wants, you know. Everything he wants is had a loving family, to give a roof over his head. She could have walked away from Bobby. She could have said, "No, I don't want to know you. You're not mine." And she could have, you know. I think it's been quite a roller coaster for Jane, and I have. I'm a fan of EastEnders. I haven't been watching it as long as my mum, but there are a few older characters I remember. Um, I remember the Mitchell brothers, and that Phil and Grant. Um, but as I have Twitter now. I have Facebook. It was on Facebook when I read on Facebook whew, that Lucy were gonna die. Uh, well, one of the Beales, and that how they were going to do it. 3 different ways. Was she murdered by Max? Was she thingy? A lot of people thought it was Max because of the mood, that he was sleeping with her, and I don't know whether he remembered the last movements, where it was at the time. So yeah, I was quite surprised in the live episode when the killer was revealed to be Bobby Beale, and Jane had actually covered up for him. Not very nice. But you know, she did that to protect him, and then all this happens, and you know, oh god, I just think that you know, Lucy was a brilliant character to play. She's had a lot of trouble along the way. Yeah, that's understandable. Um, she was a businesswoman. She was very enthusiastic about when she wanted to go. Yeah, in the past, when she was a teenager, she might have been a runaway and all this and whatever people say. But that's what teenagers are. They are technically runaways, as people would say they are. Yes. Um, but yeah, I was quite sad to hear that she was being killed off, and in the current episodes, as I said, that I've watched, Bobby Beale was charged with murder. So yeah, whether he's going to be charged with attempted murder on Jane, don't know. So we have to figure that one out, or we have to wait for what the police say. And that, I think that Bobby's excuse for killing Lucy was the that yeah, she told him to shut up, and that, you know, stuff like that. It just doesn't make any sense, you know, to why you would attack somebody. And then when he attacks his mum Jane, and he tells his dad Ian that he got angry, and Ian is right. Bobby doesn't know what the meaning of the word is, angry, but I just feel that for Jane, no amount of apologies can make up for what he's done to her and attacking her. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think it's great that he's like finally been punished for what he did, because, as you say, everybody has to be punished in the end. And yeah, I think there has been too many people getting away with murdering EastEnders, like Stacey. She got away with murdering uh, Archie Mitchell. Bradley were going to take the fall for her, but he ended up falling off a roof. So that was quite upsetting. There's been previous murders in the past, previous who's done it. As I said before, I was on the edge of my seat waiting for the live episode of EastEnders. With no one, I mean, a lot of people have put bets on it that it was different people, but a lot of people didn't think it'd be Bobby. I had a feeling it had to be Bobby. I had a feeling that Jane was covering up for somebody, but who, no one ever knows. So yeah, kind of a freak thingy for me. Um, so I will be going now. Try and salvage any more news from EastEnders, see what's going on, and I will get back to you. Okay, bye. Oh, and you can always follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or on YouTube. I have my own account, which I've already subscribed to you, Ellie, anyway. So if you want to subscribe back to me, you can do. Would, I wouldn't mind sharing information with you about EastEnders, and I hope that we can be real friends. Okay, bye.